What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Deeptronica, which is to say Vince Clarke's 2009 down-tempo electronica meets synth-pop album. I've really enjoyed this. I think I mentioned in the last couple of Deeptronica reactions, this might be my favorite work I've ever heard by Vince Clarke, which is notable given his history in not only the early Depeche Mode, but Yazoo and Erasure, VCMG even, all the material that he's made over the years I think is great, but this is probably my favorite because it has a real down-tempo, Sibient space exploration type of feel. So yeah, the track we're going to hear now, fifth track on the album, is Second Sight. Given that there aren't really lyrics so far as I've heard in any of the tracks, it really is electronica without any vocals. I don't expect there to be necessarily any meaning to the phrase per se, but the idea of maybe having two tiers, an initial layer of perception, and then perhaps some melodic layer or something that goes above and beyond that, a second sight, a sixth sense perhaps. Nevertheless, I expect it to be short. All the tunes so far have been like 2.5, maybe 3 minutes at most, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is in that range as well. Let's hear it. This is Deeptronica. The track is Second Sight, and it's from the Deeptronica album of the same name, 2009. I like that tonal shift in the bass. Again, I love it. I will say maybe that alarm style synth, which came in and really was isolated for a few moments, and then the full package or the entire configuration finished off the tune, but with that alarm synth, I would say maybe that served as the idea I was thinking of, this additional layer over the top of everything else, this second sight, this superior perspective. But again, sort of these heavy swooping layers that feel very, orbiting a planet, something of grand and cosmic scale. I like the pulsing bass, which again had sort of a tonal shift in the first bar. And yeah, just a very electric pulsing feel to it more generally. Very spacefaring once again, maybe not as soaring as a couple of the others. This was more percolating, pulsating, waiting for something big, for the planet to turn, or indeed for some new measure of detection or analysis, some second sight to come in and provide additional perspective. But yeah, again, very cosmic, galactic, extraterrestrial. So I feel like that's likely to be the vibe, at least that my brain picks up as we go through the entire album. But again, just absolutely loving it. Shout out to Vince Clarke, my favorite work he's done, and we're only like maybe a third or a quarter of the way through the album. So yeah, thank you again to Han Solo for sharing. Let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.